in this corner, behind that wing wall. There's room for his equipment and a bar stool, essentially a bar stool.
What do you think is magic about Minot?
There's literally something for everyone.
Checking out a local restaurant.
Baseball.
Walking into a small business and visiting with the shop owner.
I think Minot's community-minded businesses make it magic.
Be thrilled
Rediscover.
Experience.
with the magic in Minot.
How the community rallies around the Minot Air Force Base members and spouses that come to work in the Magic City.
Get involved!
The support.
Be part of the magic in Minot.
We can do anything.
Come and see.
The residents that make Minot magic, and that's what I love about Minot.
Go Minot!
The recreation.
The zoo!
The community.
The magic of discovery. This community promotes literacy. It is the energy.
You know what makes Minot magic to me? It's our downtown.
I believe Mesa really puts the magic in Minot.
Opportunity.
The culture.
The generosity and the unyielding friendliness.
The way our community comes together.
Be a part of the magic in Minot.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming here today. My name is Stephanie Shanerock, and I am with Visit Minot. The other two people you'll be hearing from today is John McMartin with the Chamber of Commerce and MADC, and Becky DeWitz with Roosevelt Park Zoo. Before we get started today, I want to acknowledge the other organizations that we worked through throughout the last 2 years, and also some of those are represented here today. Mayor Sitma, thank you for being here today. And we also have some of the members of City Council. We have got Visit Minot Board of Directors, Chamber Board of Directors, and MADC Board of Directors as well. These are the lead organizations that have led this process over the past 18 to 24 months. In the past 3-4 months in particular, Ryan from Visit Minot, John and Carla from the Chamber, Brecca from Odney, and Derek from the city have spent a lot of time together to pull this campaign off. We also have our key partners in the room. We have got the Park District. Thanks, Ron and Ellie, for being here. We have got Becky from the Zoo, Minot State, Trinity, Karam is here, and Downtown. Again, these were key partners that were involved throughout this process. We've had a lot of meetings with them to get their input in this as well. Also, other organizations that need to be acknowledged are Odney Advertising. They were the ad agency that was selected through the RFP process. And also Tim Mahalik. Tim was the IEDC chair. There was close to 100 people involved in different committees from our community that all worked to develop this International Economic Development Council report. And that was in early 2019. Through that process, it was determined that Minot needed to unify the look and voice to be better positioned to move into the future. Through that process, it was realized that there were many different logos and taglines that were being used in external communications to represent Minot. Everyone agreed there was an opportunity to do better for Minot. We needed to unify the identity and voice. So since then, hundreds of hours have been spent with the community partners that I mentioned before. We had discussions with each organization to review what their external communications looked like and how they would use this new brand. We knew it would be critical for these partners to be able to implement it in order for it to work, and there was far too much effort being put into it for it to not work. We combined the input from the partners, used knowledge from the marketing committee, which was made up of various marketing professionals in our community, and then the leaders of Visit Minot, Chamber, and MADC dissected how to best approach the project. So then we came to the next phase. The next phase was research. During that research, we gauged public perceptions. You may remember from our presentation in December an impressive favorable opinion of Minot. It was at 86%. and we all need to be proud of that. We used that plus the other data from the survey to guide our strategy. So today, we are rolling out one brand. It is a colorful new logo and message. It's Magic in Minot. This campaign showcases the authentic people and places that make Minot so magic, and you saw a snippet of that with our intro video. We've always been the Magic City. This is simply evolving who we have been. You know, when it comes to branding campaigns, the best branding campaigns are those that are a reflection from within an organization. So now we're able to highlight the magic in Minot. You'll be seeing and hearing it around Minot in the coming days and weeks. We have light pole banners, we've got framed signs, among elements that, like I said, you'll be seeing in the next few weeks. It's gonna be coming to life. Our silent rollout started just over a week ago. You may have seen we have some billboards up. We also have a profile frame on Facebook and a really cool mural downtown you should check out. Visit Minot has been involved in this project since the beginning with the Chamber and MADC. Each of our organizations has unique roles. Together, we can do better for Minot. As the executive director for the Convention and Visitors Bureau, I find it important to reinforce the reason we have tourism and why it's so vital to our community. Certainly, tourism is fun, and I'm grateful to lead this organization in such a dynamic organization. But far more important is why we are here. Visit Minot is here to produce economic impact for the attractions, the events, and the businesses in Minot. When it's done right, the impact is undeniable and felt throughout the community. I have no doubts that together we'll be able to market Minot more effectively with one brand. Visit Minot is proud to work beside the Chamber and MADC to see all of this come to life. John McMartin leads those organizations, and he will tell you about our efforts going forward.
Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie did an excellent job of covering the past and where we've been and how we got here. We're very excited about today. We've been waiting for this for several months. It's good to finally bring the organizations together rather than having separate logos, separate things going on, that we can come together under the Magic in Minot. The Chamber and MADC, in addition to being key members of this committee, and MADC being a member of the International Economic Development Executives, we have begun the combination of the Chamber and MADC. And that's going to be good for the community and good for both organizations, and we'll be able to make better use of the one brand as we do that. The marketing efforts going forward are going to be driven first by the committee and then secondly by the community. You heard Stephanie talk about frames and other things. We're going to encourage the residents of Minot to get out and have their picture taken in the frames or their pictures taken at some of their favorite locations. We're going to ask you to go to themagicinminot.com. You're going to click on Take the Challenge, and then you're going to follow the instructions once you get there. And one of the things that we're highlighting there is an opportunity for 5 lucky people to win $100 in chamber bucks. If you take your picture, upload it, and do the things we've asked you to do, we'll start gathering those as of yesterday, because there were some that were going up from the soft launch, and through the 27th, I believe, is when we're going through 24th, excuse me, through the 24th. And once that's done, starting on the 20th, we're going to start drawing one person a day We're going to notify that person on social media, and that person, the lucky winner, will receive $100 in chamber bucks that are good to be spent any place here in the community. We'll have a list of businesses that you can redeem those at on the back. And you may enter the contest as many times as you want, but there's only one winner a day. And with that, I'm going to ask Becky DeWitz from the Roosevelt Park Zoo to please come up. Becky?
Well, thank you, everyone. I'm honored to be here to represent, as a community partner, what the One Brand can mean in terms of magic in Minot. At the zoo, we work hard every day to engage our visitors. We strive to be a zoo for all people of all ages and of all abilities so that we can provide a visitor experience that creates a memorable moment. By creating those memorable moments, we can achieve our mission. And how do we make a memorable moment? It can be as simple as a keeper chat where people can see what we do for our animal care. It can be an outreach experience where children can have that hands-on interaction with an animal. It can be any of our educational programming or special events. And so as the oldest zoo in North Dakota, we are fortunate to have been a destination in Minot for quite some time. We've been referred to as a gem in Minot. And so as being that gem, we take it serious. We take it serious to make sure that you have fun when you come to the Roosevelt Park Zoo, so that you learn what we do every day and have that recreational opportunity to truly understand wildlife and the natural world a little bit more. In addition to that, as people come to the zoo is a beautiful place for this showcase to be able to take your pictures. We obviously have the plants, we have the animals, and we even have new statues that were recently provided to the zoo. So we're going to find a good place for people to take those pictures at the zoo. And again, I just want to thank everyone for letting us be a part of the magic in Minot, and appreciate all the work you guys have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Stephanie. In closing, I just want to thank everybody for attending, and thanks for the attention. As you look at our One Brand logo, look at the vibrant colors. The vibrant colors talk about the magic in Minot. And I find many times you need to point out to people that it is a series of M's linked together. So please enjoy that. Look for the cutouts. Look for where you can take the pictures. Thanks much. Have a great day. Make it magic in Minot. Yep. It certainly is going to promote tourism, but it's also going to promote the Chamber, Minot Area Development Corporation, the zoo, MSU, the Trinity Hospital, all of the partners. We're looking forward to this being a unifying effort and a unifying voice coming out of Minot.
Thanks, John. I'd like to add to that. And that's simply because this is a whole lot more than 2020. I mean, this has been a long time in the making, and this is really about setting Minot up for the future and beyond, right? So with this unified voice, with this unified look, this unified brand, Minot is going to be able to do that much of a better job to market ourselves for exactly what John said, for tourism, for economic development, for businesses, for all the things they're going to make Minot that much better in the future. Yes. Any other questions? We'll be glad to do interviews after if there's any, and certainly take any questions one-on-one afterwards. Thank you, everybody, for being here. There's no question that each of us has an opportunity to make a difference. I mean, anybody in this room, anybody watching, every community member has a difference to make this campaign work that much harder and make a difference for Minot. We do have window clings. I don't have any up here, but there are window clings that are going to be available at the Chamber of Commerce. The Visit Minot will be distributing them as well to some of our key attractions and events around the community, so you will be seeing them. And I certainly look forward to seeing this in our community moving forward. Thank you.